Title: When the Python Danced. A terrifying transformation would begin. Her human form would contort, her skin rippling and stretching, her bones cracking and reforming. Once in a village nestled beside a whispering forest, lived a maiden known as Elara, but whispered among the elders as the Python Girl. Not because she wielded snakes, but because of a mysterious aura, a slithering grace in her movements, and eyes that held the ancient wisdom of the forest. Elara yearned for a human connection, a love that would anchor her to the world of warmth and laughter. And so, every market day, she would emerge from the verdant shadows, her bare feet tracing intricate patterns in the dust, her body swaying to a silent rhythm. Her dances were a spectacle, a mesmerizing fusion of serpentine fluidity and human emotion, a silent plea for a husband who would see beyond her enigmatic nature and love her wholly. Many watched captivated by her beauty and her unusual grace, but none dared to approach. Until, one market day, a robust farmer named Kyle, known for his kind heart and unwavering spirit, saw her dance. He stood transfixed, his eyes following her every movement, a strange pull drawing him to her. Her steps, so wild and free, yet so full of longing, resonated deeply within him. For weeks Elara's image haunted Kyle's thoughts. He spoke of her to his fields, to the rustling leaves, to the silent stars, confessing his growing affection. Finally, mustering all his courage, he approached her after a dance. Their courtship was brief but passionate. Kyle's genuine kindness and unwavering gaze melted Elara's guarded heart. She felt seen, truly seen, for the first time. They were married under the ancient oak tree, their vows echoing with hope and promise. Kyle believed he had found his soulmate, a woman as unique and beautiful as the wildflowers in his fields. But a dark secret coiled within Elara. Every night, as the moon climbed high and Kyle fell into a deep, trusting slumber, a terrifying transformation would begin. Her human form would contort, her skin rippling and stretching, her bones cracking and reforming, until she became a colossal being, its eyes glowing with an ancient, untamed hunger. The being would then turn towards Kyle, its massive head lowering, a primal urge to consume him gnawing at its very being. Yet, each time, just as its breath caressed his sleeping form, a whisper of Elara's human love, a flicker of Kyle's kindness, would gaze through the beast's bloodlust. The being would freeze, tremble, and then, with a mournful sigh, would slowly retreat, dissolving back into the shadows of the bedroom, transforming back into the sleeping Elara, exhausted and racked with a guilt she couldn't explain. This nightly terror continued, a silent battle waged within Elara. Kyle, though he slept through the transformations, began to feel an inexplicable chill in the room each night, a sense of unease he couldn't shake. He would wake feeling drained, as if a great weight had pressed upon him in his sleep. One evening, troubled by recurring nightmares of being haunted, Kyle decided to feign sleep. As Elara lay beside him, he watched with bated breath as the horrifying change began. He witnessed the monstrous being emerge from his beloved wife, its eyes glinting with a predatory hunger directed at him. Fear, cold and absolute, seized him, but mingled with it was a profound sorrow. He saw the struggle in the beast's eyes, the moments of hesitation before the retreat, and understood that Elara was not evil, but cursed. The next morning, Kyle confronted Elara, not with anger, but with a sorrowful understanding. Elara, her secrets unveiled, wept inconsolably, confessing the ancient curse that bound her lineage, a python spirit trapped within human form, an insatiable hunger surfacing under the full moon. The only way to break the curse, she revealed, was for her human heart to truly conquer the beast's instincts, to choose love over primal hunger, and for her husband to truly understand and accept all parts of her. Kyle, though terrified, remembered the moments of hesitation in the beast's eyes. He saw the love that warred with the hunger. He declared that he would stay, that his love was strong enough to face even this monstrous truth. He spent the following nights not feigning sleep, but holding Elara close, whispering words of love and acceptance, even as he felt the tremors of the impending transformation. One night the transformation began as usual. The being emerged, massive and terrifying. But this time, as it turned towards Kyle, he did not cower. Instead, he reached out, not to the beast, but to the memory of Elara's hand in his, her smile, her gentle touch. He spoke, his voice steady despite the fear, telling the beast of his love for Elara, of the woman he married, of the heart he knew beat within this monstrous form. A guttural roar filled the room, a sound of agony and defiance. The beast thrashed its powerful form, shaking the very foundations of the house. Kyle stood his ground, his gaze unwavering, his love a shield. Slowly, agonizingly, the glow in the beast's eyes softened. The hunger lessened, replaced by a profound weariness, a deep sorrow. And then, as the first rays of dawn touched the window, the beast began to shrink, to contort once more, until Elara lay there, trembling, but fully human. From that day forward, the nightly transformation ceased. The curse was broken, not by magic or a grand quest, but by the unwavering power of human love and acceptance. Elara and Kyle lived a full life, their bond forged in the crucible of fear and understanding. Elara's dancing still graced the market square, but now, it was a dance of joy, of freedom, of a love that had triumphed over the deepest, darkest parts of her being. Kyle often watched her, a proud smile on his face, knowing that he had married not just a beautiful woman, but a woman who carried the wild spirit of the forest within her. Thanks for watching, please like, share and subscribe.